Good evening, classy ladies and gents. If you're viewing me right now, you're watching Classy Lady. Thank you for coming over, viewing my channel. Welcome over, everybody. If you are not a member of my channel, please hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified, the bell, so you can be notified anytime that I come on. Also, um, the thumbs up button will be greatly appreciated so that you can be accounted for. It's free. I am a YouTube partner now, so I do have super chats, super stickers, and promotional memberships. The memberships start at $1.99, and you're called uh, Just Classy. If you purchase a $2.99 uh, membership for a monthly rotation, it's called Classy Ladies and Gents. So I did include the men, and the men could be just classy as well. And the $3.99 is the elite class elites. So those three are paid memberships that you maintain, and your name lights up in green every time you sign on to the channel. So you are subject to be one of the first ones to be called. Now, if you are a A1 day one, been here since the beginning, and I know who you are, and you're not a paid member, I will still go ahead and call your name out because that means you have been supporting me for a long time. But I would encourage everybody to get a membership. You just saw something light up in blue. That's considered a super chat, and you see how he wrote, "Hey ADHD, thank you for that." He wrote, "Hey, just subbed again." He's a prankster. He's a clown. He keeps me laughing. He made a donation to my channel for $2, which is greatly appreciated. It starts as low as $1 on up to $500, but he is a faithful supporter of mine. So today is the 3rd, right? So I got a surprise. But anyway, so those are the paid things. Also, you'll see a little gift box next to the $sign. That is something where you give a super gift, and you go up to the top and you purchase one of the amounts. I purchased the $9.99 because I support several people on YouTube. So by me supporting several people on YouTube, I am able to go in and give them little emojis, and it may start off at, I don't know if it's 2 cents or if it's 2 points, but whichever one it is, I can start off with that, and I can give them maybe 10 or 20 on one setting because I spread it out. They have like a little makeup brush. They have the floating hearts that you'll see all the time, the flower, and certain ones that you'll see all the time. Those people support the channel every day, and then I also support other channels. So I'm greatly appreciative to whatever amount that somebody shows me, because I'm new. They've been supporting those people, and I appreciate that they're coming over, also supporting me as well. So it's the gratitude and not the greedy tude. I'm not the greedy one, I'm the gratitude one. I appreciate. I'm the appreciation lady. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. So those are the and also at the end of my video, you'll see a little heart with a dollar sign in it. That's a super thanks. You can, if you want to, if you got some good information from me on my live, you may want to say, oh, class lady gave some good information, let me give her a super thanks. That you start, it starts at $2. You give whatever amount that you want to. It'll highlight your name. It won't be on the live, but it'll highlight you. So when I go through and I look at my comments, I'll see that you did donate as a super thanks. Those are the things that are you pay for YouTube. YouTube also gets a portion of whatever I get. So like ADHD gave $2. Um, YouTube gets 30% of that. So that means they'll get 60% of the $2, and I'll get the rest. So whatever amount you give, YouTube gets 30%. So I don't get a whole amount. So that's why I say it's appreciative for whatever amount somebody gives, because it adds up. Slowly adds up each day. I'm cool with that. And then, like I say, to join, I am looking for subscribers, for people to join. That is absolutely free. You hit the notification bell. That way, you know when I come on. You can subscribe to the channel. You will be a subscriber to my channel. The membership is something different. You are a member, a paid member, and it has different perks. The thumbs up button is free. So there are some free things that YouTube offer that I'm appreciative to, whether you're spending money or you're doing a subscription. You come on, uh, whether you view me for the whole time that I'm on or you view me for a short time, that still helps me out. So I'm grateful for that. So whatever you do for Class of Lady is grateful. If I don't tell you thank you, charge it to my mind and not my heart, because I don't have a stubborn heart. Okay? So with that being said, let me go ahead and acknowledge the people that are in my chat already. I have 12 thumbs up, and I have 24 people watching me. I guess y'all think I'm cute, which I know I am. I am in the hospital. I've been in the hospital since not last week, week before last. I've been in here a while. I'll be in here a little while longer. Um, so instead of me not coming on, letting people know where I am, or not letting people know, I I decide to come on while I'm in here. I'm not no beauty queen right now. You have to wait till I get home if you want me to show the other side of me fixed up, which I really don't care right now, because when you're in the hospital, you're in the hospital. So I'm going up to read the people that are in my chat. And the first one is ADHD. ADHD is my first person. Let me see. I don't know what I'm doing, so let me stop hitting buttons. Anyway, when I figure out how to do on here ADHD, you're gonna be my first moderator. Remember I told you, I promise you, I said just hold on tight. As soon as I find out how to do it, probably when somebody make me mad, I'll be able to moderate you then. So you'll get a mod stick. Uh, I don't give anybody a mod stick. If you've been with me for a while, and let me see, if ADHD is one, I'll probably take four more others, and you're gonna have to have been somebody that I know a ride or die from day one, A1 day one. And the job of a moderator, they do not get paid. It's a volunteer thing. So if you want to be one and you've been with me for a while, I'll make that decision. Now ADHD, I know you got a trigger finger, so don't be let these people come on in, give me a view, and give me a thumbs up before. I would rather you time them out. Now you know if they any racial comments, any derogatory comments, any insults towards myself or y'all, block them. If they're acting stupid, just being a little stupid troll, time them out. Time them out. And I think I'll tell y'all to time them out for right now. So let me just see how this stuff go, okay? So ADHD, when I find out how to do it, boo, you're gonna be my first one, okay? I thank you and I appreciate you. Uh, 2D43, hello, how are you? Y'all hit the thumbs up on ADHD, the money that he has given to me on high roofing. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. I do know Jesus died years ago for our sins. If that's what you're trying to say, amen. If not, rewrite what you're saying, okay? So I guess, see, ADHD, you understand. Emily Jones, yes, ma'am. In the chat, y'all look at Emily Jones' request, and if y'all could say a prayer for her. I say general prayers for everybody for whatever prayer is needed. I don't do individual prayers. I just say for whatever is needed. God knows you. God knows who you are. God knows if you need prayer. So chat, look at Emily Jones, comment, and uh, put those. You can put some praying hands in here, cause I don't wish that. I pray the baby stay on up there. Do what you're supposed to do, baby. Joanne Dula, hello. I'm good tonight. Bridget Landry, hello. And I'm not going to be giving free promotions. You need to send a super chat, super sticker, or a gift if you want me to shout out. I'm going to speak to everybody because my chat is not that big right now. But once my membership starts to grow, then a lot of y'all won't get shouted out. Okay? Hey, Briella. Hey, Love of My Grandsons. Hey, Mocha. Katie P. Ryder. Hello. Thank you. I'm happy that you're here. Please sit down and enjoy yourself. Make sure you're sub to my channel. Normally, when I'm at home and I'm not in this situation, I come on at 8 o'clock. My nurses and them, they're running late, so y'all may see me have to put y'all on mute or whatever. But I will try to keep me on here because they got to take vitals and all of that, and then I got to get my night medications, whatever they have for me. A lot of times the doctor put in orders for. I'm on heavy antibiotics right now. Um, hey, Bama, how you doing? Bama, if you want to volunteer for Mod Stick, also. I'm doing okay, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. I had procedure number 4 today. Now went out again, lights out again today. Um, Let me finish speaking to y'all, then we'll go off into story time. Thank you. Okay. You know I'm not gonna read all that out loud if they catch it. If not, you're gonna have to become a member for me to start reading and giving you promotion, because that's giving you promotion. And by you putting all that in my chat, I'm gonna go ahead and allow you to do it, but normally it's not allowed. Hey, retired young, how you doing today? My weekend been in here. How your weekend been? I've been in here, Dave. Thank you. Do you need them? See, I'm gonna have to hurry up and get that Mars stick so I can tell. Oh, wait a minute. I think I got action. Ooh. Thank you, Gma GG. I'm coming on down, y'all. I'm going slow, y'all. Kyrie, hello. Mocha. I'm in. I need four. I'm gonna do four more. I'm gonna do another one tonight, and then I'm gonna spread them out. It's up to y'all if you want to volunteer to be one. Troy Brown, you had a vegan burger today. I had a burger. I kind of picked over because I ate lunch late. Uh, retired young. It won't be this week because I gotta go all the way until Thursday to have a. I think I got it, Bama. Thank you, ADHD, for the $5 donation. Y'all hit the thumbs up on ADHD. Austin, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can be my friend. There's nothing wrong with being my friend. Subscribe to the channel. Did I do that right? I thought I put ADHD as a moderator. I did. I put ADHD as a standing moderator. Where your mom stick it, I don't know. You probably took it and broke it in half. Where am I? I'm in Texas. Now, if you asking me any other question, if you don't see this background, then I don't know what to tell you. Thank you, GG, for the prayers. Y'all know I appreciate all of the prayers and everything of that nature. All the positive attitudes, all the positive everything. I welcome all of that over here. Hey, Marva, you gave me something. Why I ain't got to it yet? GG. Okay, you sent a floating heart. Thank you. Joanne Dula. I'm doing good tonight. Thank you again, GG, for the floating heart. Marva Booker, thank you again for the floating heart. Y'all, when I'm telling them thank you for the floating hearts and whatever they're sending, that's what I'm talking about with that little gift box. And their little gift box, they may have went up there and purchased a $4.99 thing there, or they may have purchased a $9.99 or $49 or whatever. And then what they do, some of these same people that are sending me gifts, they are sending other content creators that we also watch together. So that's why I said When I buy mine, I buy the 9.99, and then I'm able to, when I go to other people's channel, I'm able to give them like the floating hearts, the flower, the makeup brush, party hat. I don't give I usually don't give the big ones because I am on a fixed income, but I do like to spread love to to everybody that I support. And then not only that, I am a those people that I give the gifts to, I am a member on their channel. So I light up in green every time I come up on that channel. So I am a member, and then I try to just give them little extra, uh, little cutesy little things. Because it does make your day. It makes my day when I see y'all send that up. Y'all don't know how it makes my heart smile. Makes my heart smile because I think that is just so neat, and I appreciate it. Told you, I'm a congratulator and gratitude. I ain't no hater. So Marvel Book, I stopped on you with the floating hard. Um, G my GG sent a gold coin. Lord, I wish that could turn into some money. G my GG. Marvel Booker sent another flower. Y'all might think I'm repeating this, but no, these people are donating this stuff multiple times. So they donate multiple times. I'm calling their name out multiple times. Gma GG sent some sparkles. Thank you for that. Uh, Larry T. Scary. If you don't know the answer to that with my background, I don't think I can help you, sweetie. Hey, Nene, how you doing? I don't know why I like saying that, saying Nene. Oh, you know why? My God, baby. I call her Nene or Nay or Janae. That's why when I say your name, Nene, it just uh KPD writer. Uh, you're advertising on here. ADHD will be your friend, but he sure get you up out of here. So don't come over here soliciting your business for free, because you that's a good way to get banned from the channel, because you're not helping me, but you want me to help you promote what you do, and that's not fair to me. Okay. Naya Gucci or not? Yeah, that's it. Okay. I don't want no roommate, Steve. Oh baby, I don't want no roommate. No, nope, nope, nope. I barely want visitors. I don't require people to come. If they want to come see me, they come see me. I ain't just ask nobody. You don't have to tell nobody that you're in the hospital to come see you. If you can't come from the heart and come see me, I ain't worried about it. If you call me, I appreciate you calling me. That keeps me company as well. Nobody's obligated to see nobody in the hospital, and I doggone sure don't want to see you if people think I'm dying. Uh uh. So yeah, I don't want no roommate. I can spray it out. I can spray it out. Hey Gloria, Vince for Guru. Child, you could be Haley Berry, Miss America, whoever. Ain't nobody too pretty or too good to be in the hospital. But thank you for that compliment. If that's what you were really doing, thank you. I appreciate that. But baby, unless you Jesus Christ, you ain't too good to be in the hospital. KDP writer, you keep on. I don't see that. I don't see no dollar signs up there from you. ADHD may not get you, but I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You ain't gonna be able to come on here back until tomorrow. Hey Riri, happy Sunday to you too. Despite where I am, it's still a good day. Welcome to Jess Class. That doggone G my GG. Thank you. Thank you, boo. I sure need that membership. Thank you, Riri, for the floating heart. I'm trying to get to the bottom, y'all. Thank you, Music Man. Uh, I will be getting better soon. Thank you. I appreciate you. Good night and have a good night. May the good Lord bless you real good. Angels on your pillars and surrounding your house or wherever you lay your head. Hey Janae, Jesus loves me. He loves you too. Okay, now ADHD didn't share you. I beg and make people hate you now. Janae, have a good night to you too. I don't know what that abbreviation, what that mean. I ain't too caught up on that. Hey Faith, how you doing? Thank you. All right, y'all. So today is what is still a surgery. It and I gotta make sure I'm spelling the word right. Uh, my foot was debrided again, and or washed out, washed out, and basically what has been happening. I told y'all I have a infection. It's a bad infection. This bad boy don't want to leave me, but it need to go ahead and go. I'm really over you. I'm tired of you. Gone on now. Gone on, devil. And I do have the doctor has had to open my foot up. I got three big cuts on the top of my foot, and shoot, the bottom looked like a razor blade. And then in one little corner, you could tell it's it's rotted or whatever. You think it would be good, but it looks like real dark blood. But that's not good tissue. Good tissue after you've had surgery or something like that that's open and you have an open wound is pinkish and looks like it is flesh, but it's pinkish and almost kind of look mushy. This part is like about this big and it's real dark. Looks dark and hard. So we thinking that maybe some of the infection is got hung up in that, and then the bottom of my foot is just cut up like that, and he got some big stitches trying to get it closed. But every time he goes in, he got to undo those stitches and wash it out real good. And he's trying to wash that infection out, and he puts antibiotic beads in my foot, then wrap me up, and then every other day he comes and unwraps it and change the dressing, checks it out, wrap it up again. Okay, you going in such and such day. Uh, I don't know if my doctor like doing surgeries or what, but I was scheduled for Tuesday for let me see, tomorrow's Monday. I was scheduled for this procedure on Tuesday. Last night, I guess the nurses go through the schedule and call the patients and let them know what time they're supposed to be here the next day. Those it's considered an outpatient surgery, but since I'm in the hospital. But it's really an outpatient surgery, but I'm already here. So he called the people that's supposed to come in for the outpatient surgery and to tell them what time they were supposed to be here today. Now they could have had 7 or 8 people scheduled for surgery with different things. It could have been a colonoscopy. It could have been a debridement like I had. It could be gallbladder. It could have been anything that they was coming in for surgery today that their doctor scheduled them for. All them people canceled. All them people that were scheduled for surgery today canceled out, except for three of us. And I was coming in for the debridement of my foot. The other guy, he was getting a colonoscopy. That's something else. Grown folk, uh, actually, you need to start about the age of 40. If your parents have had polyps, or if they had colonoscopy where they go in your behind and take that scope and look to see if you have any polyps on your colon and stuff like that to see if they're cancerous, you need to see about yourself at the doctor. So this man was getting, I could tell it because I don't know what his name is. He was getting the endoscopy, colonoscopy. The endoscopy, they stick the camera down your throat and they go around to see it through your esophagus to see if you got any kind of blockage. I've had that surgery. I told that story one time, but I'll tell y'all again one day. It may be today. I've had the endoscopy and the colonoscopy because my mom had it and she had polyps, but thank God hers were non-cancerous. Now, when you have a parent that has polyps, whether they are cancerous or not, normally they tell grown folks 50, but they lowered the age down to I think 40. But if you have a parent, a grandparent or something that has had a colonoscopy and they've had polyps, whether they're cancerous or not, they lower the standard and you need to go in early. Nobody wants nobody playing in their behind, but I rather them play in my behind than me to have chemo and all that stuff and something that could have been prevented. Nowadays they have what they call Cologuard, and it's a little packet that your internal medicine or family practice doctor will give to you so that they can check you could check your poop. It tells you the directions and you follow it step by step. I did one in December. You do it step by step. It's very easy. Now if the I'm being clock I'm being informative. I'm serious on what I'm saying. If it's any time that you could play with your own poop in the toilet and you're not a child, it's when you get grown and you need the colonoscopy and you got to send in that card. But you do have to play in the toilet with your own poop in order to get the sample. I kid you not. I did it in December. Make sure you read. If your doctor give you that Cologuard, a little envelope, it has you wouldn't think that little envelope had everything you need, but it got everything in there that you need. And as an adult, that's the only time you need to be playing in the toilet with your poop. Okay? But I'm being serious. That's the early detection of polyps or colon cancer. And then you do that and then you send it in the mail. Okay? It's real. I'm telling y'all. That's the first sign. Now, when your doctor get the results, it'll kind of let them know what's what. Or if you don't want to do the little poop test in the envelope, you can just tell the doctor, okay, well, they say at the age of 40, 45, or 50 to do a colonoscopy. They still may want you to do that. Or they may just say, okay, we'll get you scheduled for a colonoscopy. Now, men, y'all got a problem with stuff like that. But you ain't gonna feel it. You ain't gonna know what they done. You gonna come out of there and you gonna say, well, when y'all gonna start the test? The people gonna say, we finished. And you gonna be able to walk out of there straight. You ain't got to worry about being gay and all that kind of stuff. I couldn't give a hoot what a person thought about me. Long as I'm taking care of me and my health. But while they're doing the procedure, you're out. You don't feel nothing. You don't feel no pain. You don't feel nothing. So I'm just telling y'all men, because y'all don't be wanting to get these tests done and then this stuff creep up on y'all and then it's woe is me. Ain't no woe is me when you can Do it ahead of time and find out. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you, to me, the worst part of that test is when you got to do the colonoscopy, is them little Dugalax tabs. It depends on what doctor. I remember when I first did mine, I had to drink a gallon jug of this stuff called Go Lightly. They lie, 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 lie. Well, nothing go. No, it was everything go about it. It was no lightly about it. Let me tell you something. You got to do a colonoscopy. Take you 2 days off from work. You need the first day for preparation. And I know me and y'all like to get some reading material and going. Well, put your magazines by the thing. Cause once you start drinking whether they have you to get the Go Lightly, the gallon jug, or they get you to get something and you mix it up, it's not anything that you need to be tasting. So you might have to get you some cold water or chill it, but you keep it. It'll tell you how much to drink every hour. You got to drink so much. I think you got to drink 8 ounces every hour. Don't quote me, but anyway, you read the directions. But I think you got to drink 8 ounces every hour. So what I did was I put mine in the refrigerator because I like my stuff cold. I like my stuff on ice. I put it in the refrigerator. When it was time for me to drink my drink, I poured it in the measuring. I used a measuring cup. And I drank from that measuring cup, put that cup right there, and I sat right close to the toilet. You ain't got too many steps you can make. You don't have too many steps you can make. I'm telling you. You might just want to even just sit on the toilet. I'm telling you, because when that stuff start to work, the purpose of the stuff they give you, and sometimes, depending on, they may have you to buy these 2 jars of they laxative. You can buy those anytime you're having a problem. They look like they glass bottles, and one look comes clear that look like a Sprite or 7 Up, and the other one is like a burgundy color. But when it may have you to drink 2 of those, them things ain't no joke. I don't care how you got to get them down. Just scuff it down. Don't be trying to taste it. Scuff it, scuff it, scuff it, scuff it. Get it out. Then they have you to do those. Then they have you to take 2 laxatives. Sometimes it's more than that. The purpose for all of that is to clean you from the rooty to the tootie. And y'all know they say how much intestines we have. Can you imagine you got to clean all your intestines out, and you ain't never cleaned all your intestines out? You ain't never did that before? Yeah. Another good thing, if you have to have a colonoscopy, you may want to eat light that week, like salads, uh, maybe no beef or nothing like that. Something light, fruits, salads. Cause the more you eat, the longer it's gonna take you to rid that stuff. And y'all know they say beef, it takes us a while to get rid of beef, or our stomachs to process beef. So you might not want to eat no beef that week. You might want to eat chicken, fish, turkey, salads, or even a couple of days before, because it got to come from up here and travel and go through all your intestines. So the least amount, or the least heavy the food is, the better it is gonna pass, and the quicker you'll be through. Okay, and uh, I think you gotta drink one of them bottles that next morning as well, because when you go to the restroom, when you poop, it's supposed to be clear. Not supposed to be no little brown chunk, green chunk, none of that. You supposed, when you poop, it's supposed to be number water. Because if you still full and you don't follow them directions right, you then sat there, took off of work, and sat there and bust your butt open, and then you turn around and you didn't take the stuff right, and you go and they do the test and you full of They can't finish the test. You need to be clean up there. So when they go up there with the scope, it's clean. I'm just giving y'all some tips because I've been through it. I've been through it. And I said the next time I have a colonoscopy, I will be eating light that week. Fruits, chicken. Well, I eat chicken all the time anyway. But fish, stuff like that. Stay away from hamburgers or meatballs or I love spaghetti, stuff like that. You stay away from that because since beef takes so long to process. And the quicker you clean yourself out, the faster you can rest. There's no bull crap. No bull crap. But yeah, but anyway, I don't know how I got off on him. But that's what the man was having. He was having an endoscopy, colonoscopy. And like I say, they go through the top of your mouth, through your esophagus with a scope and they check all that out. That's one procedure. And then the colonoscopy, they come up from the bottom and they take that camera and go around. And then if they see the polyps, they cut the polyps out. And then they say well, I seen 3 polyps on you. Sometimes they can look at them, and when they come out, the polyps come out and say, well, they look cancerous or they could be, but we still have to send them off to the lab. And then they can say, well, it don't look cancerous, and then they go to the lab, and the lab dissect it. So just take care of yourself, y'all. That's just the thing. So that was the other surgery. I was the second one to get the debridement with my foot to get cleaned out. The other one, child, they went to go get him. Now he was supposed to be NPO, which is no food or drinks after midnight. I got some pudding that I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat it before 11 o'clock because I do have a procedure tomorrow. Uh, he wasn't supposed to have nothing to eat or drink after midnight. They go up there to get him. Y'all guess what he done done? He done drunk a Mountain Dew. He wasn't supposed to have no Mountain Dew. He wasn't supposed to. The only thing you get is supposed to have is a sip of water to take medicine if you got to take medicine the next morning. A sip. And the reason being is because they don't want they say nothing to eat or drink for after midnight because it keeps your lungs clear because you could aspirate when they doing surgery or you can start throwing up and then your lungs fill up with fluid, then you got a problem. So that's why I say they gonna ask you 100 times, what did you have to eat after midnight? Did you eat after midnight? And that's why I told you when that second lady came, she just heard the first lady ask me that, so she gonna come and ask me. I said, nah, but you look mighty scrumptious right about now. I want to tell you, yeah, I feel like eating you right now. Keep asking me that dumb question. Yeah, Moonberry, hello. February V8, hello. Good evening to you as well. Hey, Mr. Green, how you doing? So, yeah, crazy man. Yeah, see if it, and especially if cancer runs in your family in the colon, you have to do the test. They'll require you to tell you you need to do the test early. You can't wait till you 50 years old. You probably can't wait till you 40. You probably have to do it at 30 or 35. As soon as they know, or you go into the doctor for some kind of physical, they get to asking you all those questions. Well, you feel a lot about family history and stuff like that. So it's also important to know your family's history. Everybody want to be hush hush or whatever about certain things, but it's good to know your family history as well. That way, when you go into the doctor, you know what to tell people. You know what to tell them. Hey, Nick K, how you doing? Okay, that's fine. I've been here, Nick. Whenever you seen me last week or week before last, I'm still in here. Yeah, that colon cancer ain't nothing to play with. No, well, cancer period ain't nothing to play with. But hooked on the toy and Nick collected it in this plastic basket with instructions and special packaging to send. Yeah, it just depends on what state you in, what type of test you have. In the state of Texas where I am, they had the little envelope. Different places have different stuff to collect it to do a preliminary to see. Or the doctor may just say I'ma just set you up for the test. This when the test gonna be, and this is what you need to do this many days before or the day of. Yeah, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yep, men need to get them prostates checked too. Hey, go getter, how you doing? We go on down here to the bottom, cause I know a lot of people go to bed early. Yep, that's when you call it metastasizing when it starts spreading to all them different parts, and that's not good. You got to watch somebody suffer. Well, we're praying for your brother in remission, and we know that he'll be all right. Hey, King Von, how did the prostate cancer emerge? Well, you know you got to go to the doctor and let them stick the finger, and they can tell if you got a nodule or something like that, or if you have a family history. You know, I know a lot of people. Not talking about you, but you raised the question. A lot of people, a lot of men, are not brought up by their fathers or don't have their grandfathers in their life. But if you know them or you know of them, and check with them to see if they check on their body like that, or uncle, see if you could sit down and question them, even if you have to question your grandma or your mama or your aunties or one of them, to see if anybody, your dad, your uncles, or anybody in your family had prostate cancer or had to get checked. Now, sometimes your prostate is large, but that don't mean you got cancer. The doctors will tell you certain things to do because your prostate can be large than what it's supposed to be. But that's the test many men don't like to do because the doctor got to stick their finger in you. And a lot of men don't like that. Well, heck, women, we've been getting fingers stuck all the time from the gynecologists and leg spread eagle and all of that, and you vulnerable, and they got a little too, we got it worse than y'all. Because y'all's will take a few seconds, where ours may take 5 minutes where they digging and playing and you wonder what they doing. So if you know of your family, got family history of it, or if you don't know your family member, check with your mothers, your aunts, your uncle, your aunts, your grandmas, see if they got any children or their brothers or somebody that have it. That way you could kind of watch out for it, and you could tell your primary or your family practice doctor, and then they will determine what age limit you need to have it done. Because trust me, prostate cancer, it don't wait till you get 50 and 60, 70 years old. It could be 30, 35. You could be younger than that. Just like women, uh, ovarian cancer, cervical cancer, we don't have to be old to get that. Us young people can get it. My cousin died, I want to say she was about 35. She was about 35 when she had it. She left 3 young kids, you know. But um, I don't know if on her mama's side may have had something, but we didn't have it on her daddy's side. But it could be that 1 in a million. That's just like at the time when I had my open heart surgery. Well, nobody in the family on my mama or daddy's side had open heart surgery. 3 years after I had my open heart surgery, my great auntie had it at the age of 75. 3 years after me. And I told her, I said, Auntie, that didn't go right. I said, I don't even want you to have no open heart surgery. But you were supposed to have it first so that you could come and tell me how it go. But I mean, I was joking, but we was on church ground, and I was just joking. I said, I don't wish nothing bad on you. But she's 75. I just made 30. So she was supposed to tell me how it go. But sometimes it don't happen like that. And so that's why I say, uh, you got to check with you know your family history. Know your own history for one. And then when you start having stuff like that, you start going into your family history. I have and then after me, I have a cousin. She may have been gone 3 years now. She ended up having to have open heart surgery. She had breast cancer, and she just couldn't go no more. But I have another cousin that has breast cancer. She's still going. So you just never do know. Stuff get revealed after the fact. And my cousin was much younger than me. She left two girls. One that was finishing school and one that has not. She may she'll be finishing school this year. Yeah. So you just never do know. So we got to talk with our people. And me and if anybody can answer King Von from MDA, if y'all can answer uh what if how to, what age y'all went to be checked, let him know. If y'all was younger than 50 years old, if y'all were younger than that, if you were younger than 40, let him know if y'all know. Let's help each other out. Hey, Mary Duckworth. Yeah, yeah, hereditary. In your opinion, okay. Yeah, a lot of this stuff that we get, y'all, is hereditary. It runs in our family. Diabetes, cancer can run in your family. Uh, High cholesterol can run in your family. High blood pressure. We know that. How you be hearing well, when I was coming up, they be talking about I got high blood, or they got sugar. They got the sugar. Sugar is diabetes. They used to say that a long time ago. I got the sugar, but it's called diabetes. That runs heavily in your family. Cancer runs heavily in your family. Just a lot of stuff run heavily in your family. That's why I said, know your numbers. You need to know what your blood pressure is at all times. If you suffer with blood pressure, you need to have a blood pressure machine. If you are diabetic, you should have a glucometer. Whether they have them now, you can weigh them on your arm and program them to your phone, or you can do the old-fashioned way where you prick your finger. Your cholesterol. It's not just cholesterol. Cholesterol is the general. Under that falls triglycerides. Triglycerides is fatty foods that you eat. All that good old fried chicken, fried fish, fried corn, fried okra, fried green beans, you name it. Now, I love fried okra, but that's not something you can eat all the time. French fries. I love to make my own homemade French fry. That's not something you can eat all the time. But a lot of all that old fried foods, bologna sandwiches, uh, pressed ham. Y'all know a lot of us grew up on bologna and pressed ham. Put that in there and fry that, and it bubble up, and then you turn it on the other side and put your little cheese in there. We grew up on bologna and pressed ham and salami and stuff. All that is processed meat. All of that. That falls under triglycerides, fatty foods. Then you have your LDL and your HDL. That's your cholesterol. That falls under cholesterol. One of them is good, one of them is bad. But it don't matter. Cholesterol can start fooling with your kidneys. It can start fooling with your diabetes, your blood pressure, all of that. So it's a lot of stuff. That's why I say know your numbers. Stop being scared to go to the doctor. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't even tell y'all to hit the like button, Y'all hit the like button as y'all come in and sit down and enjoy the conversation. Know your numbers, your blood pressure. Know what that is. Know what your blood sugars. You know, if the doctor tell you borderline diabetic, or you need to start walking, or you need to exercise, you borderline, you better try to hit it. I wish when I was much younger, somebody would have grabbed my hand and really spoke to me down to the nitty gritty. Not the doctor, but somebody like me telling it to you. I think if we all had somebody on our level or around to tell us and take us by the hand, look, nah, if you don't do this, XYZ could happen. I didn't I didn't have that. You know, I wish I had it. But I was working for the doctor's office, but I did know about that cholesterol. I don't suffer with blood pressure. Only reason why I take blood pressure medication is for my heart. So I've been on that for a long time. That can mess with your kidneys. It's so much stuff that's a domino effect. Then that's why I say you know your numbers. Stop being scared to go to the doctor. The doctor tell you got this. Your next question should be is, well, doc, how can I control it? How is it something that I can fix? What is it that I can do? A lot of times they'll tell you ahead of time. They'll tell you, well, you need to see the dietitian or whatever. They tell you. So stop being scared to go to the doctor to get your numbers. I'm telling you, it's bad to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it and not know. Or you going to the doctor, what you know? Who know? Who know? You know how stupid you sound. So if you know you not the person, your memory get bad or you get nervous when you go to the doctor, write that down. Write it down. Write the questions down. You know, sometimes I could be laying in the bed and I think about something. I'm going to make the extra effort to get up and go write it down on a piece of paper. Because I know when I get in that doctor's office, I'll be doggone if I'm going to forget to ask. One time I went to the doctor. My mom told me, you ain't going. I said, yeah, I'm going in there. I said, because for some reason you're not asking the right questions. You go in there, uh, everything okay? No, everything ain't okay. Because then you come home, you call me on the phone. Well, my stomach hurt. This hurt. Well, did you tell it to the doctor? No, I forgot. I said, tell you what, when you follow up. Baby, when my mama went in that doctor's out, and this is a doctor she had been seeing for a while. It was a family doctor. She knew me and everything. Baby, when I tell you when I went up in there, classy lady had a list. I had to wrote down my own list of questions. I had a list. I said, Mama, what you think you want to ask the doctor? I wrote down what she wanted to ask. And then I turned around and I had my own questions. So when she's sitting up there on the exam table and the doctor asking her this, that, and other, I don't know. Mama, didn't we discuss such and such and such? Oh yeah, such a. I said, you know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And I was telling the doctor different things. So you know, at the end of the exam, you know what the doctor did? Classy lady, is there any more questions that you have for me? Yes, ma'am. Glad you asked that. What is such and such and such and such? She told me. Okay, you hear that, Mama? You heard what she said now. She say she got such and such and such and such happen. The doctor said, oh, well, that comes from such and such and such. You heard that, huh, Mama? Mama ain't heard nothing. I'm writing it down. Sometimes, people take tape recorders in and let the doctor know you record them or your cell phone. Because if you're not going to remember, record it. And that way, when you get home, you're not under that stress and pressure. You can play back the recording of what the doctor said. If if you're not going to write it down. But before I was recording stuff on the phone, I had pen and paper. I had a list. Doctor say, you got any more? Yeah, wait a minute, hold on, I'm flipping the page. By this time, she was talking to me. She wasn't talking to my mama. Because my mama ain't nearly had the questions that I had that I wanted to ask. You hear that, mama? Okay, let me write that down. Yeah, guess what? We got most stuff accomplished that day at that doctor's appointment than my mama had got all them years she had been seeing that doggone doctor. Then she been seeing that doggone doctor. That doctor say, you came well equipped. Yes, ma'am. I came equipped because I'm tired of when she come from the doctor and I asked her, did she ask you this, that, and other? She ain't asked you. So I told I was coming. So you know what name my mama started giving me? The General. The General coming. I sure will. Her and her best friend. One of her best friends used to call her daughter, well, still do call her daughter the General. Because we take care of business. All what you ain't going to ask, I'm going to ask. So they call us the General because they say we boss. You can call me what you want, is what I answer to. Call me General, I'm the General. But I bet you going to know what you need to know when you leave out that doctor's office. I bet you going to know. So we need to stop being scared to go to the doctor. Older people now, they ain't scared to go to the doctor. I guess I fall in the old people category because we go to the doctor. That's our social life. Social life is going to the doctor now. I may have 2 appointments or 3 appointments on the same day. That becomes your social life. Yeah, certain foods can cause cancer too, King Von. The conditions we live in. When my parents and stuff, they grew up on pork. They grew up on pigs, chickens. If somebody went fishing, if the only way they grew up on beef, if they went in together and they bought a cow and they butchered a cow and maybe one family get, being that the cow, you divide up into 4 parts and everybody get an equal amount and they freeze it, But chicken, fish, uh, my grandfather used to, one of my grandfathers used to have a farm. And what we call white russet potatoes, they used to call them ash potatoes. Anybody from Louisiana down south, they call them ash potatoes. They ain't call them no white russet potatoes. Grew up on yams, sweet potatoes that people don't like. Those are better than white potatoes. If I can get away from white potatoes, I'll be okay. But I do love my sweet potatoes. But they become bad when you put that sugar or syrup or cook them in some Karo syrup and they sweet. That's when they ain't good. I tasted sweet potato fries for the first time one time, and they were delicious. I don't know why I don't eat them now, because a lot of places don't sell sweet potato fries. Yeah, but our people grew up on cabbage, uh, greens. Now they talking about kale. I don't remember my people growing up on no kale. They grew up on beets. Like I say, greens, turnip greens. Turnips was the round piece at the bottom of the greens. Ooh, that was some good eating. You got some turnip greens. Yeah, they grew up on stuff like that. Corn on the cob. Green beans. We didn't call them green beans. We called them snap beans. Because the green beans, you used to snap them. And that was your green beans. Or your peas. I didn't know about purple hull peas until I got married. Purple hull peas. We grew up on okra. All of that. The stuff they sell in the store that they process. We grew up on I grew up on all of that. Broccoli. I hated cauliflower. Carrots. That's what our people grew up on. They live longer too. Now we get the stuff out the store. Hey, to Caprice. V4AP, hello. Amanda Gomez, how you doing? I'm doing good, Amanda. Yeah, they don't like Gma Gigi. They don't like to have that rectal exam done. They don't understand it, and if you don't understand it, go to your primary care and let them explain it to you. Let them tell you the importance of it. See, Kevon, that's not right. That don't make you gay because they have to go up in your private part. That's called saving your life. Don't. That's why I say don't think that way. That exam y'all get for about 2 seconds, y'all just think a woman got to go. We got the spread eagle. Everything is open to the doctor, and they looking all down up in our pocketbook, looking, searching. When y'all just go and get one little hook, and that's it. We go through a lot, and we got to get that every year, or sometimes some of us have to give it every 6 months, depending on what the doctor find. Hey, Tommy. So y'all, please do it, y'all. Hey, Zach Smith, I'm doing good, baby. How you doing, baby? Baby. So I got to the bottom. I done spoke to everybody. Yeah. Yeah, but that man didn't get his. They canceled his surgery because this fool done drunk a Mountain Dew. You think that Mountain Dew couldn't have waited? You think at night, after 10 o'clock, that's my time to snack. When I'm at home, I'm snacking. I might, like I say, eat one meal a day. During the day, I may snack on some chips or something like that, some crackers. If I got some fruit, some grapes or some strawberries or something like that. But at night is my time to snack. Do you think I'm gonna not go all day after midnight and not supposed to have nothing to eat, and then all of a sudden I decide to wake up in the middle of the night and drink a Mountain Dew? Shh, you crazy. You got to start that process all over again. No telling when you're going to get back in there for an appointment. So when they came over there to do my questions and answers and whatever, they say anything to eat or drink after midnight. I say, well, I sure ain't had no Mountain Dew. They fell out laughing. They said, oh, you heard the conversation? I said, uh-huh. Because that was mighty dumb of them to drink a Mountain Dew after you can't have nothing to eat. And my procedure was late. It was late. It was after 11 o'clock. So I ain't had nothing since 11 o'clock the night before. The only thing I had the day of was a sip of water to take some medication. So you don't think my stomach was touching my back? Well, it took a while to get back there. My stomach ain't small, so it took a while to get to my back. But you know what I'm talking about. I was hungry. And then when I get back up to the room, I got to make sure I tell the nurse to take me off NPO, because then I was trying to call in me something for lunch. They couldn't take my lunch order because they got me on NPO, and the nurse have to release it. And then if they got all these other patients, I'm sitting on pins and needles thinking I'm not gonna get me a lunch. But I got a lunch. It took me time to eat the lunch. By the time I finished eating the lunch, shoot, then here come the hamburger. And I had nothing there. I wanted to try the fries just to see. Normally I don't order hamburger fries. I get the baked Lays, and I eat maybe half a bag of that, and get me a ham. And usually don't get cheese on a cheeseburger. I usually get lettuce, tomatoes, pickle, and onion, and then the mayo and all that stuff. So by the time I got my hamburger tonight, I really wasn't hungry. I really picked over it. I really did. So I got a what they call an angiogram tomorrow. Y'all talking about going in your rectal. Angiogram, they go in your growing area. If you got hair, they gonna shave it. So you might have. If you hairy, you gonna have one side hairy and one side. You'll be hairy on one side, you're gonna be bald on the other side. So you might well tell me why they shave. Just go and shave it all off. But that itches when they come back. It ain't no good feeling. Yeah. So they got to go up, go on the other side of my leg with a camera scope, searching there to make sure my veins are none of my veins are blocked. If any of my veins are blocked, that because that would be stopping my blood flow, they gonna put a stent or they gonna balloon it up. Once they do that, fix that, then they come on out. The last time I had an angiogram, I had to lay down flat for 8 hours. 8 hours. So can you imagine not having nothing to eat or drink after midnight, and then after the procedure, you got to lay down flat on your back for 8 hours? Baby, I told them people I was hungry. Y'all should have seen me. See, when you're fat and you like to eat, you gonna make a way. I told them give me a sandwich. I held that sandwich up like this, and I bit that sandwich, and I ain't care if it took me 50 chews to chew that food. I got some food in my stomach. I held that sandwich up, and I put that tray on that little plate on my chest. So that's what I might have to do tomorrow. Maybe I just get a fruit tray or whatever. So yeah, I got to have an angiogram tomorrow. And once I had an angiogram, then Thursday, that'll determine if I have to have another debridement or if he can go ahead and operate uh, properly on my foot and then close it up. And then he gonna tell me I can't be on my feet, child. I don't know what we gonna do about that because they want to put me in rehab. I don't want to go to no nursing home because that's where you go. Skilled nursing facility, that's where you go, to the nursing home. Nursing home is on one side, rehab is on the other side, or it may be one hall of rehab. But you in there with them old people. So y'all better treat y'all people right. Because if you ever been to a nursing home and you go up in there, them people be up in there in the front with their head hanging down. They may be slobbering and they may smell like piss or it. They boo-booed on themselves. So they got to wait till the people come and change them. They sitting in the front like this. They get them out the room. I don't want to go there. I done been before. I ain't stayed. My crazy boy, I stayed up one day. I stayed one day. I had my Dunenberg suitcase in the bed with me. I had the bag in the bed with me. I had my purse. And I ain't put no pajamas on. They say you gonna pack your stuff? Nope. Sure not, because I ain't supposed to be over here. I was supposed to be at the place across the street. But when they was trying to hurry and get me out the hospital, the old woman, probably if I see her right now, I could slap her. She trying just to hurry and get me out of there. And gonna tell me, well, you're gonna have to appeal. Okay, well, how long will appeal take? Well, it might take 30 days. 30 days? You think I'm gonna stay over there for 30 days? And he got to go through the review board. What? Y'all, daylight couldn't come fast enough that next day. I had my tablet. I got on that phone. And I got to calling. I got the right names, numbers down. And God directed me to the right person. Directed me to the RN that was over the review board in that department. And I told him what happened to me. I said they're not even equipped. I said I got this wound back on my foot. It's not even hooked up. This stuff's supposed to be sucking that old dead stuff out of my foot. It's gonna be a whole day. I said this stuff could back up in my foot, getting me worse. I said I'm gonna be on in this nursing home. That's what's gonna happen after today. And I talked to him, but I was nice to him. And he said, class lady, I'm going to call you back. Give me your number. I said, now please call me back. And within the hour, that man called me back. He went over and looked over everything. He say, class lady, no, you are not supposed to be over there. Now, I could have walked across the street. I could have got my stuff and walk about 20 steps, and I would have been in the yard of the other place. He say, pack your stuff. The ambulance will be there within an hour. I say, I ain't got to pack nothing because I ain't never unpacked it. He laughed. He laughed at me. I said, I ain't never unpacked. I'm still looking like yesterday. I didn't care. Now, they had to get an ambulance to come pick me up, to take me. The odometer didn't even move to get across the street. I ain't care how they got me over there. Long as they got me to the right place. And then I was in the right place. Immediately I got the proper care that I needed. The doctors started working on me. I didn't have no problem. Yes, I stayed in rehab 3 months, but I didn't have no problems. They took care of me. I was right across the street from where I should have been. But that's why you got to advocate for yourself and your family and stuff. And yeah, like I say, I don't usually you have visitors, but I text my people this morning, said that they got me going in at 11 o'clock. Well, my daddy didn't read the message. My brother did. And he said, praying for your sister. My sister-in-law said that daddy didn't read the message. They called daddy when I was in recovery. The nurse called him because they'll come out to see if your family is out there. He at church. Church over with. He doing what you call hanging out after church, talking loud, laughing and all that. Then when they call him, he gets all excited because the recovery nurse called and told him that I was out of my procedure and was letting him know. Procedure? What procedure? So I don't know how many miles an hour he drove from the church to the hospital. But by the time I got in here, they locked my bed and got me in here. He talking to all the people at the nurse station. He about to know all them people at the nurse station. I'm pretty sure he know all the people at the nurse station. If he don't, by the time I get out of here and off this floor, he gonna know everybody at that nurse station. And he gonna know their background, where they come from. Trust and believe he gonna know. Because he just likes to talk. And before you know it, he been to found out stuff about you ain't even meant to tell him. Yeah. But he flew up here. By the time I could raise my head up, here come daddy coming through the door. When people call me, I got so nervous. I said, Lord have mercy. I know you did. Because he's a nervous type person sometimes. So he flew up here. He stayed for a while. When I thought he was going to sleep in the corner, I said, Daddy, you getting sleepy? Go home. I didn't want him to stay up here all day because he was here yesterday. And he'll be here tomorrow. And the next day. And the next day. So I told him to go ahead and go home. That's something else. Let your family, or if you got friends come, let these people see that you got family and friends to come and check on you. They treat you better. But they ain't going to treat me bad no way because I got a mouth on me. You ain't going to treat me any kind of way. I'm going to talk up for myself. So, yeah, when you go in the hospital or you go to these places, let these people know that you got people that come see you. And let your people come up there, if you want to. I can entertain myself just like I'm on here with y'all, talking with y'all. All my people sleep. I might can find somebody that's woke, but I'm not gonna call anybody. I'll talk with y'all, and then when it's time, dog, I missed the news. When it's time, I'll get off of here, and I'll go ahead and go to bed early, because when it's time for me to wake up, I don't be wanting to get up. And so I don't know what time my procedure is tomorrow. They'll come in here and tell me, but they'll make sure I don't have nothing to eat or drink. I don't have no food tray. I got some snacks. That's something else I like. I'll be telling bring me some snacks. Because I like to snack at night. You don't want me calling you all time of the night telling you I'm hungry. Then you going to bring me some snacks. And you going to ask me. My dad said, God, Doc, I had to rush up here. I forgot to get your snacks. Come up here tomorrow and you ain't got my snacks and see what happened. Gonna be me and you, partner. It ain't gonna be Bama partner. It's gonna be me and him, partner. I would never call my daddy partner. But it's gonna be me and him, partner. You don't come up here with my snacks. Cause he like to eat your stuff and then don't bring nothing. And then if I tell him don't eat my snacks, he'll get his feelings hurt. So, yeah. Told him I asked him if he had some pickles. That's one of my favorite things, pickles and ice. But I got a second blood transfusion yesterday, so I'm kind of like not cold like I normally be, and I'm kind of not like craving ice like I normally would. Now it's going on 11 o'clock. I ain't got my nighttime medicine. Tech ain't came in here and did my vitals again. She madder than a wolf in sheep's clothing because she got 14 patients. And I can understand that you got to get all these patients. By the time you get from one side, you got to go back to the other side. But she going to have to come get me some ice. Once I get some ice, I don't bother. Whatever I drink, I like it to be cold. So I won't bother. And I can't order breakfast in the morning because I can't eat none. So it's hard for a player. Hard being a player, y'all. You ain't no player. You ain't got no game. We ain't got no ham. We ain't got no burger. We ain't got no sugar. We ain't got no Kool-Aid. Y'all know what movie that's from. That's Friday. They played that the weekend. Friday, next Friday, and Friday after next. They played all that this weekend. And what was it? Night School. Night School, yeah. So y'all listen to me talk. I hope I'm telling y'all some good stuff. I'm hoping that I can reach one person and I can tell somebody and y'all understand and y'all listen to what I'm saying. Because, I laugh and stuff, but I be serious about a lot of stuff. And it's not that life is short. Life has always been the same. It always have. And everybody want to say life is short. Life has been short ever since you knowed it. But it's just that we're getting older and we're noticing we're older and we're noticing more people passing our age in their 60s, in their early 70s. I think that's young to me. People say, "Oh, I'm old. I'm 62." I ain't old. I ain't claiming that. I ain't old. I ain't old at 65. I ain't old at 67. I ain't claiming that mess. I ain't no. When I get 70, I might claim I'm seasoned, but I ain't claiming all that. I'm old. I'm this. I'm that. You as old as you feel. I can't wait till to get out of here. They're going to have to put a GPS track on me again. I'm going to be gone in the wind. And people be saying, you just be in them streets. No, I don't. I be at home a lot of time. Y'all think I be gone. When I show pictures, that's when I'm gone somewhere. Otherwise, I'm home, gassed and got high. I ain't got time to be in them streets. If I'm going north, any store I need to stop at, they got to be on the north side, going that side. When I'm coming back south, any store I need to stop at, need to be on my way back home. That's how I travel. That's how I travel. With the exception of going to church on Sundays, I travel the farthest, going to church and coming from church. And it don't matter. But all this other stuff by being in the street, trying to be here, there, and everywhere, every time somebody got some, mm-mm. I'm not doing all that. I be at home. I be at home. People think I be somewhere, but I be at home. I entertain myself. And before I got on YouTube, I would, watch movies, watch. I even do. Well, I play Candy Crush on here, and then I do painting by numbers. That helps with your mind too. They say with Alzheimer, it keeps your mind sharp. And so when I paint by numbers, pictures or whatever, sometimes you be missing one little thing, and you got to look over the whole picture to find that one little number, and be a little crack in the crevice, and you got to look for that stuff and find it. So I paint by color on here. It's the coloring book. It may be coloring Bible verses, or just different little games on here that I play to keep myself occupied. I know how to stay in the house. I sure do. I know how to stay in the house and be content. And I tell y'all need to go outside and touch the grass, touch the trees. You think I don't go outside and touch the bush? Go outside and touch the bush, sit down outside, watch the neighbors, watch the cars pass by, watch the little squirrels jump in the yard and up the tree and go across the street. I watch all that. That's a peace of mind. It's a peace of mind. You don't always have to be somewhere to have a peace of mind. But you can go to the park, have a picnic in the park, go and buy you. I used to do that, buy sub sandwiches, my chips and drink, and go sit at the park. What is it called? The Arboretum, where they got all the plants and the different flowers and stuff like that. And then across the street from that, they had where they had picnic where you could sit at the table. The kids could go. I've taken my goddaughter there. They read at the library to them on certain days, and then they have little calendar, little papers. Well, when we went, we missed the story time, but they gave us a scavenger hunt thing, and they got all kind of stuff on there. Might have a mosquito, might have a certain kind of plant on there that you got to find. And I had a good time. I think I had a better time than she did, cause I shared the paper and we looked for the different plants, the different shapes that was in the gardens and stuff like that. We looked for that. I took pictures of her sitting in the swing. We had a good little time. And then we also had then I took her across the street to let her play on the little kid stuff and all of that. And then we went home and we ate, took our bath, and she had a complete day. That was free. So there's a lot of stuff out here free for if y'all got kids or grandkids this summer that y'all can do, find things to do. Uh, the zoo is not free. The zoo could be expensive, but you can buy passes. Y'all do that Groupon. I don't do it because I don't. But my niece, I have a niece that know how to rack up on that stuff. She even go out of town. She racks up on that stuff. She know how to go on there, and my sister-in-law too, to find these Groupons, uh, uh, places you can go. Say you may have two kids. Okay, well, one kid can eat free some of these places you go to. That Mod Pizza, that MOD, you can buy you a pizza, one child can eat free, you pay for the other one. Luby's, you might have two children or three, but one of them get to eat free. You pay for the other two. Or if you get another adult that may not have any kids, or their kids are grown, you pay you eat, that kid eat free, he or she eats, that other kid eat free if you got two kids. Or if you have three, then you pay for that one kid. It's different places on Sundays and Wednesdays, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Y'all can look on some of this stuff and go to some of these places and it where it's free. It's all kind of stuff out there y'all can do. Look for stuff in the summer, especially if you're not gonna take them on no trip or nothing like that. Uh, I took my daddy's goddaughter when I kept her. I told her she'd be good. I'd take her to Chuck E. Cheese. And I did. I told her, I said, okay, now. And she used to love to go to Papa's, and Papa Do's were a little expensive, but I say, now we can go to Chuck E. Cheese and you can play, or we can just go to Papa's or Papa Do's. You don't get to go to Chuck E. Cheese. So one day she chose to go to Chuck E. Cheese, and then we stopped and got McDonald's or Burger King to eat, or we ate what was at home. I got $20 on the card. I said, now when you use this card up, we gone. I don't want to hear no whining. I don't want to hear nothing else. I'm spending $20. You can play whatever you want in here. I'm gonna sit right here. Don't you go toward that door. Don't let me catch you your hand with no grown up. And then a lot of time when she would move, depending on where she would move, I would go and sit so I can be, you know, when it was time when that $20 was up, I say, well, you ain't got no more money on that car. Eh, what was the deal? What was the deal now? You put $20 on the card and I play as much as I want till I use the $20, and then we go home. I think I might have cooked spaghetti. And we go home and we eat. Deal, right? Right, let's go. Ain't had no problem out of it. Because I think before we went in Chuck E. Cheese, we went to Dollar Tree, and I let her get one or two coloring books and then some of them old Barbie dolls that wasn't gonna last but 5 minutes. Spend $5 in there, and then that Chuck E. Cheese, and then we going home. Then, if she was good that week or the next week, we went to Papa's. She got a child's plate with fish and shrimp, either French fries or mashed potatoes. That's your treat. Now, when we get home, you get hungry because she could eat. You getting a sandwich. That's what you get. You get a sandwich or a Lunchable. That's it. I'm not buying no more food. I'm not getting no fast food. I'm not doing none of that. So, if you want to go to Papa's or Papa Do's, we go. You get a child's plate. So, that was a good meal for her. And sometimes I didn't eat that much. I got a child's plate too. One piece of fish and three shrimp, mashed potatoes and a drink. Shoot, I got full off of that. So what we went ate for $15? Hey. So it's a lot of stuff that y'all could do with these kids in the summertime instead of staying in the house or either letting them play on them games all day. Y'all get them kids outside. Make them go outside in the backyard. I don't care if they go for 15 minutes. I don't care how hot it is. Go outside and play. Go stick fight. Shoot, we used to find all kind of stuff. Get a stick and we used to play like we had some swords and stuff. Cause mama say you come back in this house, you stand in the house. We didn't want to do that. We found stuff to do. If we didn't have no toys. We made mud pies in the backyard. Shoot, we ate mud pies too. Make a mud cake. Slice it up like you got a chocolate cake, and shoot, we ate some of that mud. We did all kind of stuff. We got thirsty. Go around there and get that water hose and drink out of it. Or either they would give you a frozen jug of water, and you had that frozen jug of water, and you had each one of us had a cup, and when you want some water, you got it out there. It only stayed frozen for a little bit, but you better not come in that house and ask for no water, because you come in there, you staying in. So we drunk hot water out the hydrant. Let it run a little bit. It'll get a little cool. Yeah. Y'all want something to eat? Yeah, we got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They make it. We sit outside and eat it. Because we didn't want to go in the house. We didn't want to go in the house, so we did whatever it took to stay outside. Just sweating beads and buckshots. But we was outside, though. Y'all hit that like button, y'all. I ain't forgot been telling y'all to do that. Just be running my mouth. Yeah, but we used to have to do stuff like that. Hide and go seek. Some of y'all was nasty and played hide and go get it. I knew it. But we used to play hide and go seek. We used to play kickball in the street. We used to play dodgeball. Dodgeball and kickball, more people could play because when you played basketball, it was more so of the boys, or the football, it was more so the boys doing that rough stuff. But the girls and the boys, we would play softball, we would play kickball, we would play dodgeball. Even our parents sometimes after work would come out there and play dodgeball with us, and would play kickball with us, and would play what's that, volleyball. And then we had that little badminton with that little rocket looking thing and trying to hit it over the thing. We played that. It was all kind of stuff we played outside because ain't nobody want to go in the house. But when them street lights came on, you go to your house, you go to your house, you go to your house, you go to your house. My mama was like, don't let me come outside and you don't hear the sound of my voice. When I call y'all, you better be in voice range where you can hear me. If not, you're going to be in the worlds of trouble. So that means you couldn't go to the next block to play. You couldn't go around the corner to play. Because when mama came out there and hollered your name, she might have had to go to the store and wanted y'all to ride with her or wanted y'all to be in the house while she run to the grocery store to get an onion or something. When she called your name, you better be running. And I used to hate to run. So my little fat butt sat in the driveway and I got in trouble one day. Ought to not want to eat cherries right now. My mama bought some cherries. Y'all, mama had gave me some cherries earlier that day. Them cherries was so good and so sweet. Mama went to church. While my little greedy fat butt went in the house, I didn't have sense enough to take some cherries and put them in a bowl or in a plastic bag. I took the whole bag of cherries, sat in the driveway, because there wasn't no girls my age out there. So I watched my brother and them play, uh, like I say, football or basketball, and I would sit on the driveway. I sat there and ate that half a bag of cherries. Then I went and put them in the refrigerator. My mama came, get us some cherries because she said, oh, they're going to be good and cold. Where my cherries at? Where my cherries at? My brother said, I ain't eating none. Well, who that left? Me? You ate my cherries? Yes, ma'am. You mean to tell me you ate a half a bag of cherries? Yes, ma'am. Why did you do that? Well, I was sitting on the driveway and I was watching Junior and them play ball and stuff, and I just started eating them and I couldn't stop. She said, I'm supposed to eat your butt up and I ain't gonna stop. I used to get whooped for stuff, stupid stuff like that. Mama wore my butt out that day by them doggone cherries. I remember when I got grown and mama bought some cherries. She said, you want some cherries? But I eat them now. I eat them now. Cherries are so expensive. But baby mama wore my butt out that day. She said, just like you ate a half a bag of cherries, I was eat half a bag of your behind up. I said, Mom, you just came from church. Uh-huh. But you gonna get it though. I got ate up behind them doggone cherries. Till I got traumatized behind it for a long time. I wouldn't eat cherries. I wouldn't eat them. But she say, I don't mind y'all eating stuff, but you eat in moderation. You don't eat, just eat up everything. Somebody else might have wanted stuff. Child, I was sitting down there watching them, and I ate them cherries up, and I think that same day, somebody said something to me. One of the boys said something, and I got up and I pat my butt, like kissed my behind. Why the neighbors outside and saw me pat my behind? She called me over there. She chastised me. I ain't want mama to come home from church. She told mama. Mama say she did what? She said, well, I hope you got on her. Yeah, I got on her, but that's still your child and blase, blase. My mama say, did she do it in front of you? Did you see her? And the neighbor said, yeah. Well, mama said, well, you should have got on her butt. She said, well, I said something to her, whatever. I think she understood. She said, that's okay, because I'm supposed to finish it off. She's a catch whooping all the time. I think one thing what broke my mama up from whipping me is my brother told my mama, Mama, stop whipping my sister so much. I don't like to hear her scream and holler. She say, why you don't if she do something I'm gonna whip her? Yeah, but mama, it make it sound like somebody doing something to her. And my mama say somebody doing something to her. She say, well, what you mean? She say them women be on TV when them men rape them. My mama was like, what? Rape them? He said it make it sound. She be sounding the way she be screaming. It sound like somebody be doing something to her, and I don't like that, mama. And mama had to ask him, well, what is rape? But he didn't know what rape was. Oh, rap. He didn't know what rap was. So he told mama, he say, you know how when the men be doing stuff to women and they just be hollering and screaming? My mama say, well, that was all the whippings I got. She started punishing me, taking stuff. Because my brother said, I don't like when you whoop her like that, mama. And she screamed like somebody doing something to her. Very overprotective. Still overprotective right now of me. And my mama, yeah, she asked him, what does rap mean? And he said, you know how them men be doing stuff to them women and women be hollering and screaming. He say like somebody doing something to them. And he said, you just be whipping her, but I don't like to hear her scream like that. Whipping stopped. I was so glad. Oh, I was so glad. Because I tell you, I wasn't a bad child. I was a lazy child. If I ain't want to wash the dishes, I'm yawning and stretching, halfway washing the dishes, get a whipping for that. So my brother just started washing my chair, the dishes. There's just certain things I don't like to do with domestic work. My house is clean, but I don't like doing domestic work. If I was a slave back in the day, I'd been gone. Now put me in there to keep the children, keep the cheering and entertain the cheering. You got me there. Put me in the kitchen and cook. You got me there. All that ironing and well, I don't mind washing clothes, but all that ironing and washing and drying and dusting and vacuuming, I hate all of that with a passion. I hate it all with a passion. That's why you come to my house right now. Everything is in order. Everything is in order. You can come to my house and don't call. Even though if you come and don't call, I ain't going to open the door for you. But just in case you had to follow me home, I don't have to start from the front door picking up shoes, a skirt, a blouse, a bra, all that hanging around. I get undressed. If I ain't getting undressed by my bed and hanging something up, I get undressed in the closet. Yeah. Or in the laundry room where I could just put it in the washing machine. You ain't gonna find my house in disorder. But I hate doing domestic work though. I'd rather pay somebody to come and do it. Because I know they could do it better than me. Because I'm a half-ass it. I'm going to do just enough. So when I want something done real good, I call my brother and I act helpless. I act helpless and he do it. You ain't never like the cleaner. No. But I cook you a meal. We can swap. Okay. You come over there, gonna vacuum the whole house. He'll change bed. He'll wash dishes. He'll do. I'll get in that kitchen and cook him a doggone good meal, pack it up for him and everything.
He's a good wife, I bet.
I do it. We can swap. I don't mind cooking, and it'd be good too. But all that other stuff, all that other domestic work, I don't like that. Never did.
Dedication time. You talking to yourself?
I'm on my
Oh,
YouTube live.
okay.
Oh, was you thought I'm already crazy, huh? I already got this patient. She crazy. No,
No,
I'm talking to my
no.
people on YouTube. I talk to, usually y'all, well, I've been and got my little old medication, but since I didn't,
Yeah.
I just came on here to and talk to them and entertain them. I be talking about all kind of stuff, y'all. And I'm running my mouth. They quiet. They looking at me.
You want the trazodone?
You said my Ambien fell off, huh? That's what I forgot to ask the
I
doctor.
don't see Ambien on there.
Can you put a message in there for the doctor about the Ambien?
You don't want the trazodone?
I'll take my trazodone tonight,
With the
but
Ambien?
I,
That's a lot.
I know it's a lot. But in order for me to go to sleep, sometimes I do have to do. But no, I would rather take my Ambien than the trazodone. Is what I'm saying. So
Gotcha.
since my Ambien then fell off, I'll go ahead and take the trazodone.
Okay.
But ask the
I'll ask them.
yeah, that I would
For
rather have the Ambien than the trazodone.
gotcha.
Yeah,
So I got the Roboxin, your Neurontin. There's a antibiotic pill, a flagyl.
yeah,
Let's see. You don't want the Colis, right?
yeah,
It's on your too soft now. You want
yeah. I
the
want the Colex. I need to start taking that.
okay.
She should have added that on today.
So I won't give you a heparin.
Why not?
You say you went for surgery tomorrow, right?
I got
The vascular surgery.
oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So I'm gonna
yeah.
hold it.
Yeah, I do got the vascular in the morning.
Gotcha.
Oh, and do I? What other? I should. The only other thing I should have on there was carvedilol. As for blood pressure tonight, the other
Your blood
stuff
pressure is 119/70, so your blood pressure is good.
is good. But I was gonna say the carvedilol. I guess I didn't know if I need to hold that or
So
what.
if your blood pressure is that normal,
Mm,
I will hold it.
okay.
I don't think you have it on there. Let me see. I don't remember putting it.
Yeah, I'm supposed to take that twice a day. I don't know what they do once I come in here. They rearrange
Change.
and they give me some medication that I take PRN. They want to give it to me every day. I don't want that stuff every day. Ooh, y'all, it's time
The
to
eye
wash my
drops is
hair.
for your left eye.
My right eye.
Your right eye.
I put all three of them in at night. I still got my little natural waves in there, y'all, but my head
Good. I
itch.
love it.
Well, when I really fresh do it, wash it, shampoo my hair and wash it, you ought to see the waves come up real good in my hair. Me and my brother both. But it's they in there now, but my head itch. And I don't know when I'm gonna be able to shampoo it.
What shampoo you use?
Right now I've been using biotin because I'm trying to my hair is at a growth stunt, and
Oh,
so I've been using the biotin shampoo and conditioner. Then I've been using
so it
what's
helps with
that
hair.
castor oil black,
The black castor oil.
yeah, black castor oil, and then
Rosemary. Rosemary is good.
eucalyptus,
Eucalyptus is good.
yeah. But it's still taking this time. It's grown out because when it first started, that and my hair broke out. It was I wore it in like a short afro because when I would shampoo it, it just curl up, and I wouldn't do nothing to it, so I just let it curl up. But now it then grew out, and I permed it last year in August. But I think I might need to go one more round because my little beady beads don't want to lay down. And
The
once I,
beads are what is that's your hair.
yeah, but I've always had a real soft grade of hair.
Let me go get you other eye drops. The only
Okay.
one I have is
And that's the one they
the
couldn't find this
Brie
morning.
the Bremonodite. Yeah,
So they just
she
send
just
that
brought
one.
it to me. Yeah.
Okay, well the other one should be in the bin. I need to y'all need to just leave my eye drops with me. That way in the morning
Yeah.
I can give
So the nurses can have it.
they can have it.
Right.
Y'all hold on a second, y'all. Gotta take this med.
Your wife up now? Yeah. Okay, I'll go in there. So.
Yeah, I gotta put eye drops in my eye. I got one. She gotta go get the other two. And they lose eye drops every freaking time, almost every other night. So somebody must be using these eye drops at home, cause they not cheap, and they must got somebody that they know that need them, and then they taking my eye drops with them. Cause this is the third set of eye drops since I've been in here that they have ordered. So just ask her to let me just keep them, and that way I have them in the morning. Oh, what's all this stuff in here? Yeah, I don't know what they. I might have must need some eye drops for somebody at home, cause it's about the third uh third set in 2 weeks, and they can't never seem to find them. Then sometimes they find them, and the other people can't find them.
We'll keep it with you then. Alright, that's all I got for you.
Okay, I need the plastic bag. What next time I get my what time I get my next?
Pencil?
Yeah,
Let me see. Uh-huh.
you gave me that trouser on already, didn't you?
Yes.
I ain't want to take it. It's too early to go to sleep. Now I'm gonna be fighting it.
Don't fight it now.
I'm gonna be fighting it because I ain't through talking, and I usually don't go to sleep this early. Yeah, I'll be finished one second. Let me get her to give me a plastic bag to put these things in. You got the little plastic bag to keep these drops in there. Okay.
You want put it in one
Yeah,
bag?
just put it in one thing. I don't need all them different ones.
Alright. So you want the injections? Your blood sugar. I got 6 units. Oh,
Somebody put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. I'm back on here. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me.
Anybody like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. 2 a.m., okay?
If I'm up. Oh,
I'm coming.
you could come, yeah, cause that's when we sleeping and
Well,
and
I'm still coming. And if you up, okay?
you already gave me something to put me to sleep. Can you
Alright.
close my door for me?
Close it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Uh, ain't nobody. I guess y'all can't hear me. Ain't nobody put the one in the chat. Or y'all all sleeping, or y'all somebody done got y'all. The boogeyman that got y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Those of y'all who have not hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. Uh, and to the rest of y'all, if you're new to my channel watching me, I'm Classy Lady. I get on here and talk about, oh, what the heck is that? I come on here and I talk about real life, uh, everyday events. If it has something that I can add a story to, excuse me, or story time, I will include that. The things that I say is nothing that cannot be repeated. Uh, there's nothing that in my life that I'm ashamed of. Um, I just try to help. Now, what is it? Got no trash in this bed, and I don't know what. If I can help anybody, if I can just help one person a night, I've done what God want me to do. I'm a vessel. I'm a witness, and I could try to tell y'all or direct y'all. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist or none of that. But I can tell y'all from experience that I may have, experience that somebody else that I know may have had, or you could always drop down in the chat and we can discuss some things, whatever it is that you would like to talk about. And just like we were talking about, just different exams, and somebody had some helpful information, and I just tell the chat to read it. Somebody had somebody that she was possibly miscarrying. I told y'all look in the chat, pray for her, and praying hands up and things. Whether you know the person or not, it don't cost anything to pray for somebody. Uh, it just with a giving heart and things of that nature.
She sleep all the time.
Oh, now who is this coming in
Oh,
here?
okay. She sleep. Hello.
Here you go.
Come get by
Yeah, so I could be. God dog, you almost cut me with that thing.
I ain't mean to.
You feel better now? Oh, okay. Yeah. So.
Let me see your band. Your band.
Oh,
Yeah. There you go. What you making your little video?
yeah, I get on here every night and talk.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. What,
Uh
that's
huh.
what you doing? Oh, okay. So what time is your surgery tomorrow?
I don't know.
Okay. I need to know because you gotta have a CHG. You know that's the wipe down
Oh,
with them wipes.
or you can do it in the morning.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out what time
Oh,
you
you have to
are.
ask them because ain't nobody told
Told you
me.
nothing?
No, I just know I'm getting a procedure in the morning, but I don't know what time because
Okay.
they didn't switch.
They didn't tell
Uh,
you either, huh?
they
Okay.
switch stuff around,
Okay.
so I don't know what's what.
All right. We can do it tonight when you do your wipe off. Instead of you washing with the wash, just do it with the wipe.
Do it in the morning.
You do it in the morning?
Yeah,
Okay. I'll wake you up
cause
on my last round.
yeah, cause when did the gown up there?
Yes, again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do another one.
Yeah, we can do it on my last round.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right.
Yeah. So okay, well that was the last one for till I guess about 2, 3 o'clock or whatever. But yeah, we talk about real life events. Or I talk about real life events. If somebody have something that they want to talk about, discuss, we do that as well. Helpful information. If I know anything helpful, I'll pass it on because a lot of people, um, some of y'all parents are my age and they don't even know stuff and can't even tell you. But being that, I've been through a lot. I've been to uh, the doctor, and y'all can see I've been in the hospital a lot. I could tell you different stuff about surgery and the preparations and stuff like that because I've been through it. So when I tell you something, uh, I'm not just telling you, I'm telling you something for some helpful information so that you'll know. And then, you don't have to necessarily take my word for it. Go to your own doctor and ask questions. That's what you do. Go to your own doctor and ask questions. But if I do know something, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to let you know. Because information is free. And certain things I wish people would have told me instead of not saying anything. And you find it out the hard way. No, they should have told me about it. You know? So, uh, like I said, if I know something, I'm going to tell you. Or like they say, you see something, say something. If I see something, I know something, I'm going to say something. And be helpful to somebody. I may save a life the day tomorrow. I done saved a many of them. As soon as I reveal my job, I ain't revealed it yet. I don't know if I want to reveal it, but that'll go into a whole nother phase. But y'all who have not hit the like button, please do so. Uh, Being that I am a partner with YouTube, I must advertise super chat, super stickers, super thanks, and super gifts. Also memberships. The super thanks, super stickers. I'm sorry, super stickers, super chats. They start from $1 up until $500. You can give whatever denomination you want. You can move the little scale, and it'll change, and it go to however much you want to donate to my platform. This is a form of a job, a part-time job, which right now it's gonna be about the part-time job I ain't got paid for in the longest of time. Normally you get paid every week or every other week. I think I got about 4 more weeks because I choose to opt out to get uh $100 a month. I want more, but that means I got to put the months together. But anyway, as a partner with YouTube, so we are supposed to advertise that. And being that I'm a new partner, I'm a premium station, I will be advertising it more and more because I'm different than the ones that got hundred thousands of people, 200 and all of that. They may not even mention it, but I am gonna mention it because I'm new, and so I'm trying to keep. They have entrusted me with this stuff, and so I'm gonna promote it. Um, what is free to YouTube is you becoming a member. A member means that you hit the notification bell, and then you will know every time that I come live, or I make a post, or I make a short. I do have plenty shorts that y'all can go and look at. You can just start from the top and just go because the shorts are no longer than like 15 seconds. So go through my shorts and look at some things you might be interested in, some things you may not. I just post it when I see things because you never know what people like and what people don't like. So go through the shorts. You can also go through my lives, and then there is what we call a hype button. You go where it says comments, and you move the 3 to 4 dots over, and it'll have a button that says hype. You hit that button, hype, it'll shoot up a star, and it'll say, this you can hype Classy Lady up for 2,000 points. Hit that button, and it's gonna give me 2,000 to that particular live. It's not costing you a thing. It's free. So that's free. The hype button, the thumbs up button is free, and also to become a subscriber to my channel so that you'll know when I come live. To become a member, to light up in green, like you see some of the people in the chat. It is a monthly subscription. They start off at $1.99, which we call just classy. $2.99 is classy ladies and gents, and $3.99, which is called the classy elites. And there is tax on them, so I'll let you know. All the money does not come to me. I get a portion. YouTube get a portion. YouTube gets 30% of anything that I make on here. That's with anybody. They get 30%. Now I don't know how it goes when you get higher up. I don't know if everybody's the same thing. I tell people I am a preemie channel. I'm just getting started, and so therefore it's taking me longer to get to the money that I want, especially if people do not uh, send super chats, super stickers, or the little gift boxes. The little gift boxes, you can send how many nuggets you want to send. As low as two, you can send. Send a party hat. You send a makeup brush. I think those are the lowest ones. Floating hearts, floating heart, floating flowers, anything. So that is the paid part of YouTube. But anybody can drop down in the channel if you have a topic that you want to discuss, long as it's not racial, it's not derogatory, it's not insulting, and it's not something that's being a bully. We can talk about stuff. You can ask opinion. You can direct the question to me. If I don't have the answer to it or the experience, I'm pretty sure somebody in the chat, or maybe somebody may decide to drop down and give you the answer. It's I don't proclaim to know everything. We don't know everything. And if you're willing to learn, don't matter how old you are, then no telling what you may learn on this good old YouTube app, especially over here. I love to talk. I get to talking. I have story time. I have things to tell y'all when I think about it. I like to make you laugh if I can. Everything is not somber or bitter, but just I just try to do what I can do over here. Um, so like I said, y'all hit the like button, get me out there in the algorithm, and let's make it do what it do. We'll go back through here to make sure that I hadn't missed anybody, speaking to anybody. If I did, charge it to my head and not my heart, because it's not my intentions to miss anybody. Uh, the only ones that I will look over is if you're using some kind of language or whatever that like I tell you, I'm not going to read your comment if I can, and I'm just going to skip right on over you. It's just going to be simple as one, two, three. Oh, Lord, I don't think I can go all the way up to the top. So those who you don't know what a super chat look like, if you can see that this thing is lit up in green, and it's one of my uh, buddies. He said he gave money. No telling what ADHD will say. If you haven't done so, please hit the thumbs up button on this his donation. He gave me $5 donation on that one. That's what a super chat super sticker look like. You can write a message if you want to say, give a shout out to somebody. I'll do it in that form. But I'm not going to be doing free promotions. If you can see it now, it's lit up in blue. That was his first donation of $2. Uh, he just be putting all kind of stuff on there. If y'all can hit the thumbs up button on that, I would greatly appreciate it. And now he is a moderator on the channel, so you might want to watch what you say when you say it, because if I tell him to get you out of here, or if he sees something derogatory or whatever, he gonna get you gone before I get you. But I think I done spoke to everybody. I'm just going back through uh, to make sure. I don't like to skip over anybody. But what happens is once my chat start getting larger, these people named that's in green, those are paid memberships. Those are the ones that YouTube wants you to really speak to and give attention to first, because they are putting forward money into the uh is making them money as well. But being that right now I can kind of keep up with my chat and speak to everybody, I go ahead and I speak to everyone. But hopefully in the near future I'll get more members that's lit up in green, and that's the one that my focus will be on. So that's just a heads up. I'm halfway through. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anybody. If you want to be acknowledged, drop down in the chat, do a little wavy hand, or just say hello or hi, and then I'll recognize you. Cause I am gonna get ready to wrap it up. Those who of y'all who are just tuning in, go back and listen to the beginning of my live. It was a good live. Well, I'm gonna say all of my lives are good, because anytime that I can give y'all helpful information about something and people are interested in engaging in the conversation, I think it's a good live. Any uh any good information that you can pass on to somebody, and that could help one each teach one. How they go? Each one teach one. Each one teach one. I think that's what they used to say. Uh, but like I said, long as you can, and the one that's lit up in green now that you can see on the thing, it's my Gigi. She's a good supporter of mine, and she just joined and got her membership, and she did the 199, which is just classic. So it's not that I don't care which one you join. That's just strictly totally up to you. And then if you look at some of these people, um, where it says like they sent floating hearts, they've sent this. That's the little gift box that I was telling y'all about. Like I said, some been following me for the last, just started following me for the last 2 weeks, and see that I have been in the hospital, and I am trying to, had gotten hit with a bad foot infection, and it was like straight from the cruise ship to the hospital. It seemed that way, but it didn't really. And it's, in a way, it happened that way, but that's not what actually happened. So I do have a bad foot infection, and the numbers are starting to decrease on the white blood count. Because the white blood count was eating up my red blood count real bad. And when it does that, I can feel because I get real sluggish. I get to the point where I just can't function. I can't move around. My legs get weak. So that's why I say know your numbers and know what uh, what you uh, what you got going on with yourself because you never know. Let's see. Isaac Carapacia. I missed you. I didn't speak to you. Hello. V4AP. I missed you. I missed you, Amanda. Hello. That's why I want to go back so I can hit the people that I missed. Please hit the like button, y'all. If you new to my channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. I do have a bunch of shorts. Start at the top and just go through them. They're only 15 seconds. You never know what you might like on some of them. And you can hit the thumbs up button, but just go ahead and view them. Um, so I got about 30 minutes. I got a yellow, I mean, not a yellow, a vanilla pudding that I'm getting ready to eat uh, before I go to sleep, before 12 o'clock. Because, honey, trust and believe they will grill you to see if you ate anything after midnight. And I don't know what time my procedure is. Uh, so I'm going to get out, get ready to get out of here so that I can say that I didn't eat nothing after midnight or actually I ate it before 12 o'clock because that's important. Uh, and I would always wonder why they wanted you to eat before midnight and didn't want you to have anything. And that's because uh, your lungs fill up with, if you got food and stuff that haven't digested on your stomach, and when they put those little incubators in your mouth and stuff like that, and then they have to give you some kind of chest impression, or they have to pump your stomach for some reason. Uh, they don't want you aspirating on the food that's in your stomach. So they want that to be, clear and digested. So that's why they don't want you to eat anything after midnight. And then normally your procedures are like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, stuff like that. So, it gives your food a chance to digest. So I did, like I said, when you don't know the questions, the answer to something, ask the question. Because I always wanted that. Why it got to be finished before 12 midnight? So they told me. So, so now I know, you know, that, you could aspirate on your food that's in your stomach. And then there are certain medications, like I had a procedure not long ago, and it was one of my medications that was uh, that I wasn't supposed to take. Uh, got the tape all on me. That I wasn't supposed to take with another medication because it didn't allow your food to digest on your stomach. So I had to end up fasting the Sunday before the test that Monday all day long. Couldn't eat nothing but clear liquids, Jello, soup, Sprite. Seven Up stuff, nothing with color in it. So I learned from that. So learn a lot of stuff. And if you don't know, ask the questions. No question is ever too dumb or too stupid. I don't care what nobody say. You ask questions about your body. Let them be dumb and stupid about their body. But you find out what you need to know for you and your family member. Yeah. Don't let nobody make you feel smaller. And just because they're doctors, they went to school to learn all them big words. I tell my doctor in a minute, break it down. So then he'll tell it to me in the language that I understand. I don't understand these big words you hollering after me. You're not talking to another doctor. You talking to a patient. Patient that didn't go to medical school or nothing like that. So break it down to me and explain to me what it is that you trying to tell me. You the one went to school for 8 years, 10 years, not me. I don't know what you talking to me. Is you talking some foreign yakety yak stuff. Break it down. What you mean? So when they get tired of you asking, well, what you mean? Well, what you talking about? Then they'll break it down in terms. But I got this one particular doctor. If he got visual, he gonna get the visual out. He gonna show you this. He gonna show you that with the visual. He gonna make sure you understand. And some of them don't care to make you understand. But have your questions wrote down when you get ready to go in the doctor's office. And that way you can shoot them questions off at them. And then they'll be like, oh, this person was very inquisitive. They had a lot of questions wrote down for me. Yeah, sure do. And I need them answered so that I can understand what you're talking about. And just like the day my doctor talked to me, like when I was in recovery, he asked me, was I woke? Yeah, I understood what he said. But guess what I do? I'll come right back around tomorrow when I see him and make him repeat what he said. You didn't pay attention? Yeah, I paid attention, but I want you to repeat it. I want to make sure I heard what I thought you said. Yeah, you don't just let them just do you any kind of way. You paying them for their service. That's just like anybody else you pay for their service or they pay you for your service. You don't just let people just do you any kind of way. Yeah, so, they always leaving these little things on you. Yeah. So, y'all, with that being said, y'all hit the like button. I'm class later getting ready to get off of here. I got 30 minutes left. I'm eating a little jello or whatever else I want to snack on in peace. And then I'll see y'all tomorrow. I have a procedure in the morning. I had one this morning. I don't know what time it is tomorrow, but 9 times out of 10, I try to come on here about 9:30, 10 o'clock when they change shifts and they start giving medication out because I can have less interruptions. But I tried to come on here at 8 o'clock tonight, just come early, but it didn't work. But tomorrow I might try to come on here at 8 o'clock, and I can stay a little bit later or whatever, and we talk about something else. So if y'all got a topic that y'all want to talk about tomorrow, you can leave it in the comment from tonight, or you can wait till tomorrow, drop it in the chat, and if I know anything about it, I'll start it off, or you can start it off by asking a question, and somebody will see your question that you ask, and we'll answer it. So that's how we do it over here. That's how we do it. So if I can get a few more y'all to hit the thumbs up button, that would be great. That would be wonderful. Because I know everybody that then came in here have not hit the thumbs up button. The like button is free. Thumbs up is free. Subscribe to my channel. That's free. So I want to thank everybody for the super chat, super stickers, the gifts, all the gifts that y'all have shown me. I appreciate everything that y'all do for me. Nothing goes unnoticed. Nothing is taken for granted because you giving me your money and you don't have to. So I appreciate everything that y'all do for me to help me grow my channel. Like I said, I am a preemie over here on YouTube, so I'm trying to get it together. I'm trying to grow. Um, I started off, and I still say, I started off as doing testimonies, and I promised God that I had some testimonies that I wanted to tell. But I could tell one person or two people, but I want to reach more than one or two people with what the things I say. So that's why I say, if you haven't read or gone through my lives, all of them are titled. The shorts should be titled as well. Go back through them and read, listen to some of the video. Uh, you could be washing dishes, be washing your hair. You could be under the blow dryer. You could be ironing clothes. Be fixing your doing your meal preps. Put me on and just listen to one of my videos. Go through them and see which one you might want to listen to, and listen to them. They are very informative. Some of them are very funny. Um, I try to do both, a little laughter and a little whatever, just to keep it going. So uh, I'm not gonna stay on here much longer. I ask that I can get a few more likes. I thought y'all would have liked it. Hit the like button, but I guess not. I guess y'all hit it when I get off of here. And I want to go ahead and I'm going ahead and sign off. Uh, God bless everybody. Angels on everybody's pillows. God loves you, and so do I. And tomorrow I'll see y'all. Y'all see when I come on. Come on over and see what I'm talking about. Again, angels on everybody's pillow and surrounding your home. That you have a good night rest. And today is Sunday. Tomorrow starts a new work week for a lot of people. Some people that ending their work week. So with that being said, everybody have uh, a great and blessed night. Um, get you some rest. Do whatever it is you need to do so you can have a productive Monday. Lord say the same. I will see y'all tomorrow. Or yeah, tomorrow. Later.